Hello everybody, it's Nerdboy Weaves here. I am back with a new reaction. Hold on, let me fix my chair. uh, we're back with a new Nerdcore reaction. It's actually going to be a 2-in-1. And the same thing is actually going to be for the next video. Because I want to try to do 4 videos, but I'm gonna be reacting to like 6 of them, technically. But this is actually the first video is actually going to be from the same artist, because we're about to react to DiggzDaProphecy. First video we're watching is Sorcerer Killer, the Toji Fugishida rap for JujutsuKaisen, and featuring Dripstick. And I had to react to this because because you know JujutsuKaisen Season 2 is happening, is on right now. And I think they either finished or are about to show the last episode of the Hidden Victory arc, which is actually my personal favorite arc of Jujutsu Kaisen, since I'm all cut up with the manga. I actually put this on my socials. My 4 favorite Jujutsu Kaisen characters, Toji is up there. He is on that list. And I've loved him since the manga, because the dude is a savage. So, ooh, and when they get to the calling game arc in the anime, y'all ain't ready. Let's go.
I just hit the drilling, told him run me up the fat. I can spend $1 million, I'm just running up the bag. Bro, you need to tell, I don't remember names. Always in the field, put that on the gang. I just hit the drilling, told him.
Because I don't remember names, because, excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to burp. Because we forgot his own son's name. And putting Gojo there because they met when Gojo was a kid. Yeah, and he get paid to kill Sorcerer, so he got money. Sort of.
I just hit the drilling, told him run me up the fag. I can spend $1 million, I'm just running up the bag. Bro, you need to tell,
Toji's a dang demon.
Always in the field, put that on the gang. What's up, grass? Better check your gas list. Great, but I ain't no specialist. Safe now, I make bro necklace. Not a mistake, bro. I make your death wish. I'm the truth. Cruise by, wake up, I'm late for breakfast. That's a cool guy. Too fly. I'm swearing on to get so reckless. I'm the base stud.
Toji literally has no curse energy, but he's a downright force to be reckoned with. Sometimes I think for Networld said it might be safe to call Toji. You might think, but isn't Sukuna this? Toji's a different breed, though. In some ways, he's more likely the Madara Uchiha of Jujutsu Kaisen, in the fact where even though he's dead, people still know and kind of debatably panic when hearing his name. Because this man has no curse energy, but how do you have no curse energy, but you have a literally profession of killing sorcerers, and you're good at it? Can't explain that. And also, dude's laid back AF. What was the women? He ain't loyal. Despite what it seems like, Toji actually is a good dad. He's just using the projection of him being an a-hole to do it. And there's, among other things, and when Shibuya happens, slight spoiler alert, I'm not going to explain how, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Always keep a plate talking like they ready, but they need to get their weight up. Straight face bro, you cannot save homie, this the business, I'm just killing for the base I guess I'm changing the plan.
Okay, I just lopsided real quick. But I love how he showed the scene with Gojo, because that scene was deliciously brutal. I was waiting for how brutal that was. Excuse me. Also, they can't save her, and I'm killing for pay stuff. Because again, he kills he gets paid to kill sorcerers, Jujutsu sorcerers, and also Ken Saber. He's talking about Rico. Yeah, a lot of people also hate him for killing a innocent 14 to 16-year-old, or she's a teenager. Let's put it like, yeah, he's an a-hole for doing that, but you got to remember his job. And a lot of the Jujutsu and Gojo, I think if I can remember correctly, this whole incident caused Gojo's mindset to be the way it is in the current timeline about trying to change the Jujutsu sorcerer world for the better, because he knows it's corrupt. Man, when we get to the Zenin clan in the freaking manga, you're gonna understand why Maki's my favorite character. Well, my favorite Zenin, along with Toji.
Talking like they ready, but they need to get their weight straight face. Bro, you cannot say homie, this the business. I'm just killing for the base. I guess I'm changing the plan. I'm number one. Look, that's my run. It's just a chain of command.
Yep.
There's no escape because I'm deadly calculated. So just face it. I was told he wasn't ready. Hit the drilling.
I caught that. He said Toji. Like, his name's Toji. Toji. I'll play it back just, you know, a little bit further back. It was Toji wasn't ready. Easy, Toji. Not that hard.
I was told he wasn't ready. Hit the drilling.
Not that hard of a bar to catch. Not hard at all, actually.
In the fed, put that on the gang. I just hit a trilly, told him run me up the fag. I can spend $1 million, I'm just running up the bag. Girl, you need to chill, I don't remember names. Always in the fed, put that on the gang.
Hey, I ain't even hear that.
You can't touch these clothes with a 10-foot pole. My weapons is heavenly, leaving them ghosts if they trying to go step to me. Toe to toe, Toji, homie, just let it be. Top grade on the
Oh.
Let it be. Half them dead, we ain't conjure the curse, just slash him instead. Go about my task, but I'm about this cash. Ain't go pull a little back on his head like the pros do. Sound like that I told Pro Tools. Go through, stab the net like I'm supposed to.
Oh!
Easy get fried like vocals.
Oh, he meant to stab the neck because he did stab Gojo in the neck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember that. I just remembered that. Like, he broke the freaking thing with that sword. Went. Oh my god. Dude, it was brutal. And it had to be brutal because that is one of the brutalest things in the manga. Dude, oh my god. Even though there were some probably things changed probably in the ending of this arc, Toji did what he did, and I'm happy for it because that is my dude.
Go pull a little back on his head like the pros do. Sound like that I told Pro Tools. Go through, stab the net like I'm supposed to. All my games get fried like vocals. Osu, I get clicking at these locals. No, let's table the K roast you. If I play, always able to go pull you. Toe too many of these weapons a big total. Y'all couldn't even compute, you move mobile. Y'all got no net piece, aim with the next piece, pull me like Squid Man. I'm merged, they all
Oh,
turn
wow,
to
that's
big quick say you see you can't withstand. Quick plan, shake the room soon as drill land. Flip dance till it break like a kickstand. We get them dog if you step in the dish, man. Okay.
I just hit the drilling, told him run me up the fag. I can spend $1 million, I'm just running up the bag. Girl, you need to chill, I don't remember names. Always in the fed, put that on the gang. I just hit the drilling, told him run me up the fag. I can spend $1 million, I'm just running up the bag. Girl, you need to chill, I don't remember names. Always in the fed, put that on the gang.
This was good. I wish that beat was kept going though. Oh, I love how that transitioned out. Dang, that was a good transition. Okay, and next on the Diggs page, right here, I've been meaning to react to this because y'all don't know, this is my favorite anime samurai, and this is my first anime samurai. We're going to react to the KenshinHimura rap Rurouni, by Diggs, because if it wasn't for Kenshin, I would not be a fan of swords like I am now. And I love samurais and Japanese culture, so yeah. So oh. This sounds like a mix of gospel with the Japanese instrumentals.
I used to be the one that never gave a fuck. The road I played was tough. Running through the trenches, never flinching, wasn't made of much.
Oh.
It's crazy for them days you think I made it up. Had a revelation when I faced it, now I'm changing up. This transformation been a slow rise. Compete what's on the surface, what you seeing is the low tide. Feel it in my senses and I move around with no pride. The pain that's in the past and the end, it made me so wise.
I remember Dick saying on his socials that this is Kenshin's story kind of relates to stuff that involve things that Kenshin goes through. He can take the aspect of or the meaning of what he went through and apply it to his own self. Also, like he said in the past, I'm gonna paint this in the past. And all the transformation is slow rise because Kenshin, as an 18-year-old, I think he was 18. Because in the main series, he's like 28 in the main story. When Kenshin was under 20, you got to remember this man was known as the Manslayer. He was Hitokiri no Batosai, or Hitokiri Batosai, aka Batosai the Manslayer. This man was a certified killer. And the pain of his past, because I think, if I remember Samurai X correctly, I don't know if those were relatives, but they got cut down in front of him when he was a child. And the guy who eventually trained him, yeah, he trained, and Kenshin was murking dudes as he got older. Like, dude was a killer. Like, and the pain, I like they showed Kaoru, that's the main female protagonist of RuroniKenshin. And spoilers, because this show is freaking old. If you're new to RuroniKenshin, you probably, if you just want to get back to the song after I've been explaining this, you can go, but if for all you people who are old or and watch the show or forgot, y'all know that Kaoru becomes Kenshin's wife at the end of the series. In the past also kind of realized the fact that Kenshin had a wife in the past, Tomoe. So yeah.
And they just hating what I vow, but sometimes I can't appease and they mistake just what I'm about. My patience has a limit, so don't take it to the ground or I'll be forced to be a savage, then I'll slay him with a smile.
Okay, that showing clip. They even shown clips of him in past because that's him fighting Saito. It's either Saizo or Saito. I think it's Saito. Excuse me. I remember watching I'd be sometimes going on YouTube and looking at the 90s version of RuroniKenshin, looking at their fight, and man, when Kenshin went Batosai mode, oh my god. Also, he made a vow to never kill again after what happened to Tomoe. And I don't know if Diggs is going to eventually mention this about what Kenshin's sword is like, because that's kind of a big deal. Because in the time frame of RuroniKenshin, which is like I think Meiji era, swords are actually supposed to be outlawed, and it's like, how come Kenshin hasn't been? Well, I think in fillers they've done stuff. I don't know if it's canon, canon stuff, but like Kenshin carries a sword, but like Kenshin tries to solve things peacefully, because again he took the vow to never take a life again, but because if he did, he'd become a Wanderer or Ronin again. So yeah.
The end of Tusser is a mess. The demon that's inside I often struggle to suppress.
Yup.
Forever stressed. I'm soulful when I progress, but the fail still remains. I'm hoping I'm never pressed.
Yeah.
And also, like, going past the old anime references and all this, it could also tie into, we all have that fear and worry, like, that we are still in our past, but like, if we've made changes in our life and have moved past where we originally were when we were in those bad state of minds and at our ugliest and at our worst, that's the past. It's just back there. It's the past. You may not forget it, but that's going to be this thing to show you where you came from and where you are now. And that's the thing you need to take out of it, like, so you can move forward and make sure you don't make the same mistakes over again. You're going to have moments where you might unfortunately get into that same, cycle, but you have to make the choice to try to do better. And trust me, I deal with it. Diggs probably deals with himself. We all deal with it. And yeah, people be tempting Kenshin to try to make him kill when he's trying not to do that anymore.
Because we know how to forgive others, but we don't know how to forgive ourselves. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yep.
And even if you stumble off your path, it doesn't mean you can't redeem it and get back and get better in the future. Know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta let things go and learn how to heal and be better.
As a leader, I'm on the path to be a great. I had to learn to trust the guys and put my past beneath a weight. I know just what you've been through when you crash beneath the weight, but I can really judge another cause I had some deep mistakes, so I'm seeking better.
Like, he was saying some real, excerpt just now was, has some real stuff to it. Also, I wanted to kind of mention the whole thing about his scar, and I don't think, since he hasn't mentioned the thing about his blade, Kenshin's blade is actually reversed from where it's supposed to be, like, where people usually use the swords. His blade's reversed to that. And, Kenshin killed a lot of people. He made a lot of enemies. But the thing is, after what happened with Tomoe, he's trying to make amends by trying to protect people without having to take a life. Because he doesn't want that to be his legacy or be like what he tried to do for the whole life. Like, he gave up that life being the Hitokiri Batosai, aka Batosai the Manslayer, so he can find peace not only for others, but himself. So, like, he needs it himself because regardless of how you might feel about Karu, and here's the thing, I'm very neutral towards Karu. She can get on my nerves at times, but she's not god-awful bad. She is her, Yahiko, Shinosuke, Megumi, all of them that, with the Kamiya and all them, that's his piece. That's Kenshin's piece.
Being clever, defeating pressure. What I mostly know is pain and I can sheath the terror. I ain't gotta be the same, I can be whatever. And I'm a diamond in the rough and I can be a treasure. I'm past the fights, I mean it, don't have the appetite. A changed man, my former, we never act alike. I fell in darkness, found a way and then I sat in light. I'm on the journey to repent and it's my sacrifice. I'm just here to tell a story. Inspire those who listen, giving praise to all before me. And keep my mind and be serene. Even if you often stumble, make the effort to redeem.
Ooh. He spoke Kenshin's truth. And also, it was random just now, but I remember he was on, I think, Ham Sandwich's channel with the magical thing. And we said serene. It made me think of Serena. He mentioned Serena in the magical thing because I think he was one of the Sailor Scouts in that freaking cipher. Excuse me. This was. I'm glad I got to do both back because again, Toji and Kenshin are two characters that I love. It's actually because of Kenshin. I also fell in love with the concept of ponytails on dudes. I think dudes with cool ponytails because of Kenshin. I need to actually draw Kenshin because I don't think I've ever drawn Kenshin, period. I remember years ago someone asked me to draw Karu with what she was on the side, but that schedule's like long gone now. But I really need to draw Kenshin. And I might actually use this song if I make a TikTok out of this. So I'm glad Diggs' culture behind self basically did raps about my two favorite male characters, and both of them are a lot older. And funny enough, Kenshin, I think, was my first protagonist, Shonen Jump protagonist, that I fell in love with. That was actually an adult. Because if you were an 80s or 90s baby, you probably grew up in stuff like Dragon Ball, Gundam, and stuff like that, and Sailor Moon and Yu Yu Hakusho. But a lot of the characters in those series were teenagers. Kenshin, I think, was the first exposure to me of having a adult protagonist in a Shonen Jump anime and manga series. Sorry, excuse me. And he's one of the few characters that's really just bred different. But I'm glad I got this done. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, share. Please check Diggs out. Obviously, man puts in the work, and please check out these two songs, especially if you're a fan of JujutsuKaisen or if you like me, who's older anime fan, much like Diggs, and enjoy RuroniKenshin. Please check these two songs out. And if you like my video, please subscribe and share. I'm out. Bye.